Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know who I am, hi, I'm Janiece. I recently posted a video on my channel where I was unboxing my new iPhone 12, and as per requested, today I'm going to be showing you guys what is on my iPhone.
Yeah, straight from London, girl looking cute on her contour, but she came through on the dance floor. Got my feelings so now she wonder.
This is my new iPhone 12 in white, 256 gigabytes. I've been using this for I'm not sure how long, but I don't think it would be up to a month, and I'm ready to show you guys what is on my iPhone. This is typically what the phone looks like on the outside, and it's time to delve in and review all my secrets. Now, the first thing you obviously see is my lock screen. I just have this plain white wallpaper that says you are exactly where God wants you to be. I think it's a really nice quote I would want to see every time I tap my phone. And yes, the dates, the time, you know, all the general stuff. Now, once I swipe up, I have my homepage. So for my wallpaper, I just have this nude, pinkish, creamish, nudish, beige, what? Beige type wallpaper. I don't even know how to describe it. I just found this on Pinterest, and I think it's really cute and really plain, and that's not really do too much, but it's still cute. So I have color coordinated all my apps. I'm a visual learner, okay? It just helps me when I think of an app. The first thing I think of is the color, not the name. I think of the color, and once I have it color coordinated, I know exactly where to find it. So it's just really helpful for me. I don't have to take minutes searching for an app I want. So my first one is basically like white and black themed, sort of, and on top I have widgets. So these are just quotes I found on Pinterest, like cute quotes, and they change like from time to time. It's a whole album. Next, of course, I have the basics: calendar, utilities, reminders, camera, clock, settings. Now I have my Canon camera connects. That's just for my camera when I want to connect my camera to my phone to transfer pictures, use the screen, all of that. I have my Apple TV. I barely even use this. I barely watch anything here. Or Apple Watch. I don't have an Apple Watch, so I don't use that. TikTok, I use TikTok quite often. Then I have like my shopping, my online shopping apps. Okay, when I'm bored, that's what I do. I just go and add stuff to my cart, a lot of stuff that I will probably never even buy. So yeah, I just have Boohoo, PLT, Pretty Little Thing, Fashion Nova, and Shein. So yeah, I guess that's it for that page. Next, I have this whole blue purple type thing with all the apps in that color jurisdiction. So yes, first of all is App Store. Obviously we all know what App Store is. Then weather, files, mail, keynote, Apple Store, iTunes Store. Don't barely ever use that. Then I have Facetune too. I use it to edit my pictures. I have iMovie. I used to use iMovie to edit, but honestly I don't anymore. I have PixArt. I use PixArt for my thumbnails. Then I have my podcast little widgets over there, so I just click it to go to podcasts because I listen to a lot of podcasts. Next, I have Twitter. Barely use Twitter. Telegram, barely use Telegram. I have KLM. I travel with KLM a lot. It's like, yeah. Then I have PayPal. I use PayPal for all my brand sponsorships, so that's really important. I have Lightroom for editing. Instagram, of course. I have Instagram. Okay, that's my baby. I think it's like my most used app. Then I have Amazon Prime Video. I barely use this as well. Once in a while I use it to watch some movies I don't find on Netflix, but barely. I have Google Translate because your girl needs to understand the German language, okay? I use this app like every single day to translate something from German to English or from English to German. Then I have Zoom, obviously, for school, and I have World Remit to send money to Ghana. Next, I have this like red black type thing going on. Yeah, I just feel like it looks cute. I have two widgets on this page, and they are just both like aesthetic pictures. One is red and one is black. So first thing, I have Widgetsmith, which is the app I use to create all the widgets. Then I have shortcuts, and I have Translate. I don't really use Translate since I use Google Translate. And I have a games folder. I don't use that either. Once in a while, when like I run out of data and I'm not home, so I don't have Wi-Fi, I play Candy Crush when I'm bored. Then I have this motivation thing. I just have these two apps, Sprinkle of Jesus and an app called Motivation. It just sounds like cute motivating quotes. Yeah. Then I have Notion. I haven't set it up on my phone, but I have on my laptop. It's basically just like an organization or productivity software. It just helps you keep organized. Yeah, I don't want to explain it too much. Then I have YouTube Studio. Now every YouTuber needs to have a YouTube Studio. Okay, it's very important. You can see all your analytics. They've also updated it as well, so there are far more things you can see over there: your revenue, your audience, your reach, your engagement, all of that. Then I have YouTube, the OG YouTube. Okay, I use YouTube quite often as well when I'm bored. Now I have my bank apps. I'm not going to open those just because it's none of your business. So yeah, I use Sparkasse. That's the German bank I use. So I have my two bank apps. Then I have Fonto. I use Fonto for adding text to my thumbnails because I don't know, it's just very convenient, and they have like a lot of fonts and other things. Then I have Pinterest. I get a lot of inspiration from Pinterest. I get most of my wallpapers, aesthetics, all that from Pinterest, so I love Pinterest. I have Velo. I honestly use Velo only when I'm editing Instagram reels or TikTok, so just stuff that aren't for YouTube and I just edit on my phone. That's when I use Velo. Why aren't you closing? Okay. Then I have my health app. I honestly just use this to track my period. Yeah, if you don't have a period tracker and you have an iPhone, you should definitely use the health app. It's very easy, and yeah, you always get alerts when your period is due, when your ovulation cycle is due, all of that stuff. Now I have the OG Netflix. I use Netflix a lot actually. Yeah, it's like my OG source of movies and entertainment. Now to the next one, I have two widgets here as well, and they are both pictures of me and Raheem, my boyfriend, if you don't know. Yeah, so I have Screen Kids. Honestly, I've never used that. I downloaded it when I was about to customize my phone and I never used that. I don't know why it's there. Then there's Books. I don't use Books. There's Home. I don't use that. There's GarageBand. I actually use that when I'm bored. It's just yeah, that's what it is. Then I have Pages. Don't use that. Snapchat. I'm not very active on Snapchat. Hi, boo. But I use it once in a while. I just use it to send streaks. Honestly, I don't get the purpose of streaks. I got into it and now like my highest streak is like almost 700 days, and I don't get the purpose. Like, why do we send streaks? Because apart from that, I don't use Snapchat for it. I used to take cute snaps and then I go and post the snaps on Instagram. That's it. Then I have Photos. Of course I use Photos. Then there's Tips, Notes. I use Notes quite often as well. Then the Holy Bible app. Honestly, I just use this to like read a verse of the day. Yeah. Then Contacts. Then Amazon. I use Amazon. Amazon is my OG. Okay, I'm ordering something from Amazon almost every other day, like basic stuff that honestly I'm just too lazy to get up and go to the supermarkets. And I have Amazon Prime, so I literally get free next day delivery or sometimes 2 days. So yes, Amazon is like the plug. Then Gmail. I use Gmail basically every single day. I have to check my mail, respond to brands. I communicate with most of the international brands I work with through Gmail, or yeah, through my mail. Then I have Preview. Preview is an app I use for Instagram. I use it to plan my Instagram posts. So it's basically an app. You can like arrange the photos, see how they look. So yeah, if you want to keep your page aesthetic, all of that, you can do that on Preview. Okay, now I have Headspace. So Headspace is this meditation app. As you can see, it's like, I use Headspace once in a while when I struggle to sleep, or you know, when I'm just trying to stay calm. Like, there are a lot of good meditations on there, and yeah, it's just to calm me and calm my nerves and calm my anxiety. Next, the last layout, or whatever you want to call it, First on top I have Spotify. I don't use Apple Music, I use Spotify. So I have Spotify, and yeah, I have it in a big widgets just because I mean I listen to music quite often. Okay, actually not that much, but quite often. Then I have WhatsApp. I barely use WhatsApp, to be honest. I only use WhatsApp to talk to my mom and like my aunties. That's it. I don't use WhatsApp I don't post in my status, nothing. I just use it to talk to my mom and my aunties. Then I have Flora. Flora is this like concentration app. Basically you use it, you set a timer, let me say 25 minutes, you start it, and during that time you don't go on your phone. Like if you don't go on your phone, your tree will grow, and if you go on your phone, your tree will die, basically. So it's just something to keep you motivated. Like if you want to study and you don't want to use your phone, you set the timer, so you just make sure you don't go on your phone, else your tree is gonna die and you're killing plants. I saw Spotify as a smaller icon, I don't know why. Then I have Google Classroom for school. Then Find My, Numbers, don't use those. Then Retouch, I use Retouch to remove objects from pictures. Like I take a picture and like there's this big ass, there's someone there, or there's a building I don't want, then I use that. But it's actually not a free app, you have to pay for it, but it's not expensive, it's like €3 or something. Then there is Filter. I use this for Lightroom presets, so I paid for it. It's also not free, you also have to pay for this. I pay for it and I barely use it, so like jokes on me. But yeah, you can just like get Lightroom presets on there for editing pictures basically. Then FaceTime is my OG. I use FaceTime every single day to talk to babe. Then there's Maps. Then there's Adidas Running. I use Adidas Running for my walks, and when I try to go on walks, to track my miles, to track the calories I've burnt, all of that. But I haven't done that recently and I'm not proud of it. I should really get back to it. Then I have Duolingo. Duolingo is a language app. Yeah, I basically use Duolingo to learn basic German. Like when I'm bored, it just gives you simple exercises and stuff to do. So yeah, I use Duolingo to help improve my German. And there's another widget over here. Now that widget is like full of Bible quotes, or like Jesus related quotes and stuff like that. It also changes. So right now the one that is there says faith over fear period. Yeah, it changes from time to time, and yeah, that's basically it. Then there's the last page where all the apps are shown. I honestly don't have, oh yeah, then down there there's the core app, Safari, messages. I barely use messages as well. I barely use iMessages. Then Apple Music, I don't use Apple Music. So yes, that's basically it. And that is my phone, guys. I just exposed myself. I literally showed you every single app that is on my phone, what I use, what I don't, the purposes for all of them and all that. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I was able to fill your curiosity. For all those that said, yes Janiece, do what's on my iPhone. I mean, I watched those videos as well, so like I won't judge. But yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what other types of videos you want me to do, and I'll be sure to think about it and film them if I can. Today's post notification shout out goes to Emefa Lifestyle. Shout out to you. Thank you for all your love and support. If you also want a post notification shout out, all you have to do is click the bell button beside the subscribed button and comment on one of my videos. And with that being said, I'll be back with more videos, guys. Peace.